Welcome to the social reel.
That's right.
All right. Do we have sound? is there anybody out there? No sound? God damn it.
That's right. Oh,
Nope.
we got it.
Do we have sound?
All right. Do we want to start all over again?
Hi, everybody.
Hello, my friends. We meet again. It's been a while. Where should I begin?
I don't know why it does this, because it's like,
Because you were muted.
no, I was not muted. It was when I came back in, it said that I was muted because it had the...
No, I muted you when you came back in. You were muted. That's why. We need to make sure you're not muted. That's what it
why
is.
did you mute me?
No. I'm saying before the show started, you were muted.
And I took it off.
But not before the show started.
Yes.
Well,
When I said, we're going live, I unmute the mics.
all right. So,
Anyways.
hello, my friends. We meet again. It's been a while. Where should I begin? I'm wearing my Coheed hat because we're going to see Coheed and Cambria tomorrow and Taking Back Sunday and not Foxing because I'm not going to be there for that. Scott's like, let's skip Taking Back Sunday. And I was like, yeah.
I've seen the videos, man.
I just can't do
And I'm
it.
like, it just looks like a fucking train wreck.
I need to see Adam swing his mic 50 feet in the air.
Although, it does give me hope that if I ever really wanted to start a band, that my talent is not
Could you please start a band only singing Taking Back Sunday covers?
covers worse than they do.
Better than they do.
Oh, maybe.
People
We could
be
do
like,
that, yeah.
you're the. It'll be like Rockstar.
Yeah, we could do that.
So,
I'm just dressed in like weird outfits and swing the mic around like I'm Mick Jagger and shit. Be like, this has never been done before.
Sing Taking Back Sunday songs like Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know.
I got the moves like Jagger.
What's that song that Rolling Stone sings? Like, give me shelter, but do that for like cute without the E. So it's like, your lipstick is color, get me shelter. I don't know. I'm totally flaming out here, but all right. So, we have a lot of movies to talk about today, but before we do that, and I'm sorry if you don't like this, I don't care. Please come back next week when we talk about something more fun. I know Amir's is going to be on the show. I had a conversation with him this week. So he will be on the show on the 26th, I want to say. So it's either 2 weeks or next weekend. I don't know. I don't know how dates work. So, and then I'm going to see the Format with Lisa. You're not going. Format. I'm so fucking stoked for that. I don't care how tired I am. Yeah. But anyways, I'm going to talk about politics on this one because that's all my entire week has been consumed by. And yeah, it's just going to be that type of episode. I told you I'm kind of doing the show now to document my life so that my kids later in life, even if I live to be like 112, they can go back when they're 60 and be like, what did Dad talk about? So yeah, find us at The Social Reel on YouTube.
I'm just doing producer stuff over here while you're going.
So with that being said, it's been a really tough week. Kim was in Disneyland, and I was in the middle of watching How I Met Your Mother. I was sick that day, and I got the news that something had happened, and I was like, well, hopefully he's okay, because there was no immediate news yet. And then It started like this fucking avalanche. It was just an avalanche of fucking misinformation, internet bullshit.
It's still that way.
I know. We'll get to all that. But so I went on to X and I found the video right away. And I said to myself, there's no way anyone can survive that. And I didn't know how to feel. And I immediately texted the people in my life that I care about. And I was just like, hey, this happened. And no one really believed me. They were like, because that's the way we are now as a society. Everything has to be like super verified. And then I just started scrolling back and forth between Instagram, X, Facebook, Twitter, or X, Twitter, whatever the fuck you call it. I was hopping on and off of every fucking site, reading everything, or some people saying that he was stabilized. And there were some people saying, Dan Blazarian's really good friends with the family, and they already had confirmed him dead before he even got to the hospital, blah, 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 blah. And then of course, like an hour later, they came out and they said that he was no longer with us. And I cried. And the reason that's important is I love movies probably more than anything else in this world. Whenever an actor and actress has left us, I have never cried. I have never shed a tear. And it's not that I don't care. It's just, it's never affected me. But it was something about Charlie Kirk's passing that really affected me. I mean, the guy, I have been following him for years. It's, all the TikToks, all the podcasts, all the social media stuff. And it was just like, it was like an avalanche of emotion. It was like, this is the guy who goes out and is like, okay, you don't think like I do. So let's have a conversation. And that is, I think, the way I have been turned towards politics in the last 4 years, where it's like, I'm tired of the rhetoric from both sides. And this guy clearly was a Trump supporter, but he was more moderate than anything. He was right down the middle. In my opinion, clearly he leaned more right, but he leaned right because
he leaned very right he was very traditional
correct.
Values,
God,
marriage,
family, America. And that's how I always been. I mean, that's why I joined the military. I remember September 11th, which we also celebrated the 24th anniversary of that this year. I remember seeing the towers fall on September 11th. I will never forget. My dad pulled me out of bed. He asked me what I thought it was. I said, I don't know. Was they filming a movie or something? I will never forget this conversation with my dad. And he didn't really know what to say. And then the second plane hit the tower. And I still went to school that day. And I knew right then and there I was going to join the military. And I did. I 6 years later, I would join the military. But Charlie Kirk is the person I always wanted to be when it came to politics. He was well versed. He was knowledgeable. Most of the time, if I ever had a debate, he was the source I was citing. And this week has just been crazy because we are at this point in our lives, in our world. I think society is over. I think this is it. I do not see the generations moving past this because, and I don't mean Charlie Kirk's death in general, but what I'm saying is we can no longer have a conversation. It is now think like me or die. And it's terrifying to think about. It's terrifying to know that my kids are going to grow up like this, that they're going to be pressured to think one way, or they're going to be ostracized, or they're going to be killed because they don't want to be separated from the pack because everybody wants friends.
Right.
And it's just, I don't see us moving forward anymore as a society. I see us moving incredibly far the other direction. Now I know like Ben Shapiro and his wife and everything like that have said that the movement will continue, and I'm all about it. I am right there. But I think the thing that has bothered me the most, the thing that has upset me the most is what I just said, is that we no longer live in a society where we can have a conversation. The people that are calling you and I fascist because of our political beliefs are the ones pulling the trigger. And it's just like, I don't know what to do anymore. And it's just been very heavy.
And I think that's the biggest takeaway from all of this is that, you know, we've always, you know, made fun of it in movies by saying, oh, this could have been solved with a conversation, right?
Yeah, that's my biggest pet.
And the funny thing is, it's like, and the internet is, and I've been trying to stay away from the internet because it really pisses me off.
I have so many things to say.
Because everybody now is like, and I'm going to say there's one set of people and there's the other set of people. I don't know everybody's politics. I don't know who's on what side. I don't know what you believe. And quite frankly, I don't care what you believe. It's well up to you to believe whatever you want.
Correct.
The amount of vitriol that's on the internet,
that's what I'm talking about,
is absolutely insane. And people are using this to fuel their aggressions.
Correct.
And what even bothers me even more is that, one, people were celebrating it. And it's like they say, well, you know, you guys celebrated this. No, there's a lot of different things. One, don't use another tragedy.
Correct. Okay, so I was going to get to that.
Yes, to justify you.
I'm tired of the whataboutism online.
Right.
Luckily, and this is actually a godsend, is I am not allowed to post in groups until the 21st because I said something off the wall, and I've been banned from like posting. The whataboutisms are fucking insane because it's, oh well, you guys didn't care about the lawmakers that were actually
well, you didn't either when it happened.
Yeah, right.
That's the thing.
You didn't care because the guy
doesn't fit your narrative right now.
Right, it was Tim Waltz's campaign manager or whatever, and when you guys found that out, you brushed it under the rug. I literally had to delete a really good friend's wife because she was pushing this narrative. And she was like, remember when Trump said it would be a waste of time to call Tim Waltz and blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, oh, nobody cares about the school shooting today. Just about, it's like, this was a predominant figure. So a lot of the times,
nobody wants to see children shot.
Right.
Let's just be very clear about this.
Then that's why we avoid
But you have to understand the magnitude of what happened here with, like you said, a very predominant figure.
Yeah.
That's what's going to gain the news. We are in a social media, we are in a media-driven world now. So is somebody like Charlie Kirk going to get headlines for something that happened? I mean, he was essentially assassinated.
He was assassinated.
Now,
it was politically motivated.
Correct.
Killing.
Now, are kids dying in schools a problem? Absolutely. Yeah. But we can have a whole different conversation on why that is.
Correct.
And I don't think I want to really get into that right now.
No, we're not talking
because I think it's a whole nother subject.
Well, so times like these, I've never, what's the word? I have never been like, I'm wrong. I've always kind of tried to take a step back and say, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I shouldn't put so much importance into this. Maybe I'm, fucking barking up. I mean, I spent, bro, retarded amount of money on Charlie Kirk. So my kid's school selling Freedom shirts. I bought one in each color for me, one in each color for Parker, one for Kim. I went on to Turning Point's website. I bought every fucking new shirt. I bought the hat, whatever I can do to support. Like, I think it was like $350 worth of fucking Turning Point merch. But I always like to step back and say, am I wrong? Am I putting too much?
the asshole here?
No.
I'm just saying.
Am I putting too much weight into this? And I can tell you from the social media that I can see, I'm not, because they're having candlelight visuals in Europe. They're having candlelight visuals in Korea. They're having candlelight visuals in China for a figurehead on American politics.
He was a commentator.
All he wanted
Let's be real.
Yeah.
He was a commentator.
He
wasn't a lawmaker.
Correct.
I see people on commenting about how he was stripping people from their rights.
Oh, I know.
And I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, you may not have agreed with the things he said. Quite frankly, I didn't always agree sometimes.
I hate that.
So
I'm going to tell you right now, I agree with every fucking thing he says.
No,
I agree with every single thing.
Like,
I hate people that are like,
he's very traditional.
But he didn't deserve to get shot. It's like, no, motherfucker.
No, I'll never say that somebody like he didn't.
He didn't deserve to get shot.
Didn't deserve to get
correct.
that.
He did
but
not.
There's things that sometimes he will say that I go, yeah, that's his opinion. It's a little more extreme than what I think.
Well, that's
sometimes.
I think you're not religious. I think for the first time in my entire life,
there's certain things I believe. I'm not gonna like. Again, I don't want to get into that because I think that's just a whole thing.
I want to believe there's a God because of Charlie Kirk. Because I want to know that he's up there on a trip with God, trying to get money for his kids' blueberries. I'm gonna cry. So hold on. Okay.
No, and that's the worst part of this whole thing is like
Dude.
the fact that somebody leaves their wife and kids, and we can have that whole discussion about, well, what about this what about this person losing their family?
Like I said, the what about
that's all terrible. It's all terrible.
Fucking insane.
It's all terrible.
They're insane. They're insane. Well, he said this about the Second Amendment, and it's like
this snippet that I just clipped, and I didn't clip the whole argument.
Well, it doesn't even matter because the empathy thing is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
But they're going to use anything that they could possibly use to justify the fact that they're okay with what happened.
Right.
And that's what I'm not okay with. I don't think it's okay with anything. Like when Joe Biden announced that he had colon cancer, I didn't get online and post and be like,
Correct.
LOL, thank goodness for this.
No, you just texted me that. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Where I can't lose my job because of it. No, it's like you have sympathy for people.
Correct.
Whether you agreed with them or not, it's like, oh, that's a terrible thing. That's something that like, my father went through that type of shit. It's like I have sympathy for somebody and for family members who lose a family.
Correct. Just because I don't like the person does not mean I want you to die.
It's like it's just exactly. Like
all I can think of. Charlie Kirk is a big deal. It felt like something changed in America the day he died.
I think there's a lot that's going to change.
It felt heavy. It still feels heavy. I listen to stuff online. I listen to Pat McAfee. He said something about it. Like Adam Carolla started his show with a whole thing about Charlie Kirk, and then he played all the classic episodes with him.
The New York Yankees,
the Yankees,
did a
the
tribute,
Packers,
and people are losing their fucking minds over that. And I'm like, why? Like, why? Again, if you don't agree with the guy, you just move on.
Well, I see a lot of rhetoric online that's like, he was a fascist and a Nazi and all. And it's just like, what are you fucking talking about?
I'm going to tell you right now, if I get in an argument with anybody and the first thing out of your mouth is Nazi or fascist, I immediately just disregard your whole argument.
Well,
because it's such a talking point now that everybody's a Nazi if you don't agree with them.
Well, it's like,
and it's like, okay.
I don't know the exact quote, but Bill Maher had posted or said something about like these people here Trump is Hitlerian and all that stuff. And I no longer agree with Trump's politics. Like, I'll be very clear about that. I know Scott knows it. I am not a Trump guy anymore. Like, yes, I voted for him. I thought I was getting one thing. It's becoming weird. This whole Epstein thing is weird. I don't want to get into all that, but I'm excited for this portion of American politics to be over, because once Trump's out,
But it's not.
we can figure it out.
This is all repeating behavior.
I agree.
In politics. Politics has always been the same. It's always been the same.
But what I'm saying is, like, when Trump dies, we're going to get a bunch of this again.
Oh, I know.
And it's going to be 700 times as bad. And it's just like, that's what I was trying to say. Like, we're moving backwards. We're moving away from.
See, and this is the thing is like, and I will tell this to anybody that if you come in here thinking that politics is super divisive at this point, it's the same as it's ever been. It was divisive in the 60s. It was divisive in the 50s. It was divisive in the 90s. It was divisive in the 80s.
But,
it's always been that way.
Correct. But we did not have social media. And the biggest thing I can say is everyone is 100% right. If 9/11 happened today, if 9/11 happened right now, there would be people online celebrating it, saying,
Of course.
"Oh, you deserve that." And I don't think it would be a few people. I think it would be a shit ton of
It'd
people.
be a lot of people.
And it's like, all I remember is when 9/11 happened, the entire, like, they changed the ending of Spider-Man because of 9/11. Like, you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. And like, I remember the nation just came together because we didn't have this fucking social media to just say whatever dumb shit. I see people calling Charlie Kirk's wife a cunt online. I see that. I see it. Thank God I cannot reply. I mean, I still am firmly believing in
social media has given people a lot of power.
Yeah.
Because they know they can't get socked in
Correct.
the fucking mouth.
Right.
Back when if somebody called me a name, you just punched them in the fucking mouth. That's how you handle shit back then. And of course, again,
so
it's
you're
kind
a violent right wing.
Yeah, I'm a violent extremist. Yes, correct, because I would sock somebody in the mouth. No, it was just that's just shit. People wouldn't say things because they were afraid to get punched in the mouth. People have no fear anymore. It's like, there was the guy that went and sat out there with the sign that said Charlie Kirk deserved it. Why? Like, why do you feel necessary to go sit in a public place?
I think because you want the attention. Yes.
You want the attention because you know it's going to get on social media. You know that it's going to get you the attention that you so badly crave. Social media is a cancerous thing. It could be a fantastic thing. And it's been proven that social media does wondrous things. But it's also, like politics, there's the good sides, and then there's the absolute horrific fucking sides of it.
Well, this is a horrific side. Like I said, this is hitting me hard. I think about it every day. I read every piece of news. This Tyler Robinson guy, everything is unfolding in front of us.
He's MAGA. Did you know that?
Dude.
His parents were Republicans.
I know, and so you can't change your mind.
No, you can't. Brother, he has to be freaking.
Did you see the newest report
about his
his
partner,
his transgender girlfriend or whatever? And I guess she's completely
she's squeaking,
cooperating with police or whatever. I don't care about this kid. I can't believe somebody was radicalized this hard. Like,
no, they said they want to go after the death penalty. I just said just lock him up in a 3-foot by 3-foot room and let him sit there for the rest of his fucking life. Because that's.
But you know what the crazy thing is?
Easy way out.
Do you know what the crazy thing is? And I know this for an absolute certain. As much as I have watched Charlie Kirk's videos, if Charlie Kirk was here today, he would forgive this kid for shooting him. He would want to have a conversation with him, and he wouldn't want him to have the death penalty. I truly believe that. He would definitely be upset, but because I've seen him get angry at the Young Turks guy, but
there's moments, yes. Yeah. But I think that's what people see. So the other people that don't want to hear, that don't want to listen, They see the snippets on social media.
Right.
And they see the snippets of him like, oh, he owns this transgender person, or oh, he owns this person. And it's like, if you really watch some of the videos, now
Yes.
I didn't watch all of his videos.
But
I would sit down and sometimes I'd be like, oh, it'd be playing and I'd be listening to him. And like I said, very traditionalist when it comes to like family values.
But it
God,
didn't seem
all
like
other
he
stuff.
had a mean bone in his body. He was nice to everybody.
Right. And there's all the clips out there of him saying, hey, like, I don't agree with your lifestyle, but that doesn't make you any less of a person.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no, I don't wish you dead. No, I don't wish that you
Did
know.
see Stephen King?
Oh, of course. That guy's a fucking.
Yeah, but
Looney
now I
Tune,
see like
too.
there's bookstores that are like, we're not carrying your books anymore. And it's like, what? You're just begodding your own thing. He apologized.
Yeah.
So just move
but
on.
There's a lot of that
He
stuff going
apologized.
on with the people that are posting that shit and people losing their jobs right now. Do I agree with that? I think you have the right to say what you want, but we also have to understand there's consequences for saying things.
Correct. But all I'm saying is Stephen King caught himself. I'm not defending Stephen King. I've always
Right.
thought Stephen King was a left-wing shill, but he
sometimes
caught
think.
himself.
But sometimes think before you post something.
I agree.
That's my thing. Is like,
Well,
you know,
I don't.
I know
play
you
by
don't.
those rules.
but if you're
I
like,
didn't realize how orange I am today.
you're very orange.
I'm so orange.
Yeah, it's very orange. But that's the thing. It's like, I've always been that
'Cause I
way.
don't want to get shot in the neck.
I've always been that way where I'm like,
Maybe I do.
I better think about something. Like, I better be sure that I'm like going to go down this road.
Yeah.
You know, I better be sure. I need to know what's going to happen if I go this way, or what happen if I'm going to go this way.
I do.
I'm not an impulsive person.
Do you like the counter of all the people that are getting fired for their instances of Charlie Kirk?
I think it's ironic,
It's hilarious.
and I don't like I said.
I don't
there's
advocate for anyone
consequences.
ever getting fired for what
Correct,
they post online.
But there are consequences
But
for things.
if you are openly advocating for someone's death, I think it's okay, and I also think it's hilarious. I think it's super funny. The TikToks, just go type in like liberals getting fired from their jobs, and it's 10 out of 10. It's so funny. They're like, what? There's actual consequences to my actions? I can't just act however I want? I think that's where the left kind of leans and goes when they think that they can do whatever they want and get away with everything. They think
problem is
everybody thinks like them.
when you get a job, there's a
Yes.
thing called a handbook, an employee
Correct.
handbook, right?
Yes.
And in 99.9% of all cases, there is in the handbooks of the jobs that you get that state that have like things on social media that it says like, if you do certain things on social media, you could be held liable for it if it in any way defames the company or
I
the
saw it on the
reputation of the
camera.
company. So those
Yes.
things are out there. And then to act shocked, like you're like, oh my God, I didn't think that I could get fired for having free speech. It's like, no, you have free speech. Everybody's got
The
free speech.
left is the one that's advocated the doing this.
Yeah,
the fact that it's now happening to them is the funny part because
You can say whatever you want,
but you're not
you
free
have
of
to understand there's
consequences.
consequences in
Correct.
that. I could go call somebody, you know, a name,
Oh,
and if
I
that
thought
person,
dude, I
No.
thought you were gonna say it.
No.
Oh, thank God you
I
did
could
it.
go call. I know what you were thinking.
Dude.
If I go call somebody a name in the street and that guy walks over, punches me in the face, and then I act like a victim, I'm like,
I thought you were gonna say it.
I know what you're thinking. There's no way I'm even going that direction. I don't even know why you
funny.
would think that.
Just because you kind of pause and then the
Well,
first
I wanted-
letter out of your
Again-
mouth, I was like, "Oh no!" And then
Again,
you
I
did-
wanted to say
said name. I was like,
I
"Oh, no."
wanted to like, okay, I need to understand where I'm going.
Right,
with this,
right.
but it's
I
like,
got you. It's fine.
If you call somebody a name and they punch you in the mouth, that is the repercussions of that. You have every right to call them that name. But if you get socked in the mouth for it,
Not that name.
well, you have the right to call somebody that name too.
I'm not gonna call anyone that name.
But if you get beat up for it, that's your own problem.
Right.
You know, that's the consequences of having those freedoms and actions. You know, and it's just we're in fucking crazy towns, man. That's all I can say.
Well, I'm not going to take up the whole show. Like I said, we have movies to talk about, so we'll move on to that. But, you know, like I said, this has affected me deeply. Don't be coming at me being like, I don't care about this stuff. Well, I do. I care about it. It's important. If you understood that, this is an important time in American history. Like, I think a lot of shit's about to change and a lot of shit's going to happen. So buckle up because... Now, in 5 years, maybe nothing will have changed. I don't know, but
Well,
I'm
the-
just
the
saying,
flame is hot right
it
now.
feels heavy. So, I wanted to bring it to the show. I mean, everybody else got to talk about it. I haven't got to talk about it yet, so we're not gonna do multiple shows on this. I went down to Turning Point. I paid my respects.
I drove by.
Did you?
Because I had a job right across the street, and I was like, oh, I didn't even realize it was over there. I'm like, I just want to drive by and kind of take a look and see what's going on.
Me and Kim cried.
There was hundreds of people.
Really?
Oh, dude, it was on.
Dude, there was like 8 people.
It was like on Friday.
Oh, see, we went
huge.
We went Thursday morning before we went to breakfast, and we stopped, and I got flowers. And it was just me and 3 other dudes. Channel 15 was there, and I was like, I don't want to do media.
There was like 6 news media outlets there.
Damn.
There was the road was entirely packed. There was people parking blocks away and walking
really?
in. Dude, it was.
We parked right there. I got out. I said my little, I did the little.
I think once people understood that the office was there, because I had no idea that office was even.
You didn't know that
it even existed there. I knew he was running, like I knew he had moved here and was living here, but I didn't know he had all those buildings.
Yeah.
Because if you look it up, like in Google Maps, it's not even.
I know.
It's like some dentist office.
Well, we had to figure it out because, and then like me and Kim got into like not a shouting match or anything, but like I was like, "There's this Arizona Grand Russell Roos in here," and she's like, "It's in here," and I'm like, "Hey, it's not in here. This is a resort," and she's like, "No, it's in here," and I was like, "Whatever," and then it was. But there's nobody there. So anyways, all right, cool. Let's talk about these movies. Get the hell out of here. We'll be at Coheed and Cambria. If you see us, come say hi. I'm only talking to Lisa, clearly. But yeah, we'll be at Coheed tomorrow.
With my daughter.
No one cares about your daughter.
I care.
Who cares?
Poor kid. She's got to sit like 5 seats down.
Are you going to ask people to move down?
No, she said when the show starts, she's going to come stand with us.
Okay. I don't care.
I was like, I don't care. That's fine.
Whatever. I don't see why it's 1 seat down. Like, who cares?
Oh, it's 5.
I'm saying if everybody moves 1 down, what's
yeah.
the problem?
I don't want to be that guy to like be like, hey, can everybody move for me?
That's all I'm saying.
I've never been that person to be like,
like
hey, can everybody uproot all their shit from my fucking.
No, but I'm saying you can be like, oh, we couldn't get 3 together. We bought them the day it went on sale. But if everyone's together and just moves down 1, who cares?
I mean, we're right on the end.
Are we?
Yeah, right on the end where the stairs are. So.
Brother, I always try to get in seats. I can't remember if I did or not. Okay, cool.
The only problem is the people that just consistently leave back and forth all the time.
Oh, look, Lube's on. We need to have Lubomir back on. I love talking to him, and he's a huge supporter, and he always messaging me and stuff. I can't always get to you, Lubes, because I'm usually working and I don't play with my phone while I work, so that's usually about the time you text me. So if it's usually just like 1 or 2 word answers, it's because I'm working. But I love you, buddy. I appreciate it. I read everything you send me, and I appreciate you so much for watching and hanging out with us, dude.
I do want to see that, though.
I do want to see Smashing Machine 2. I can't wait.
Apparently, The Rock's the greatest actor now.
I know. He went from making the worst movies ever to the greatest movie ever. But I feel like actors do this all the time. They'll be like, oh.
There's always that one.
Yeah.
They have their one moment,
yeah.
where they're just like,
this is his Oscar push,
role.
and if he gets it, he'll be like, okay, I can stop now. I can stop being a...
Yeah, well, whatever he did, he went Dave Bautista, man, because
he's skinny for a role called Lizard Music. It's not for the Smashing Machine. The Smashing Machine, he got super jacked.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But whatever he's doing now is for a role.
It's called Lizard Music, and he plays the Chicken Man or something like. I don't know. I looked it up because I was like, "What the fuck?" I said, "I saw the picture. I was like, what the fuck is this?" There's a movie coming out based off of like a young teen novel called Lizard Music, and he plays somebody called Chicken Man. I don't fucking know. I looked it up. I read the stupid movie sites, and that's what it said.
No fucking clue what that is, man. I'm so out of touch.
All right, so
they're like, it's a teen movie. I'm like, I've never heard of it.
Are these just going in order, or are you starting from the bottom?
Click on whatever you want.
Oh, I can click.
Yeah, you can click on
it. I'm going to click.
Yeah, whatever you want to talk about.
Okay, so last week my family went to Disneyland, and I had a chance to actually like spend a day watching movies. So
I forgot this movie was even coming out.
Yeah, so
I didn't know it was out already.
So I went and saw Toxic Avenger. It was me and one other person in the theater, and we had the time.
That's a shame.
Well, it was 9:30, and the movie's been out for 3 weeks.
9:30 at night or in the morning?
At night.
Okay.
So
that's about the time that I think that's...
So that's what I was going to say is This movie is the most perfect midnight film I have ever seen. Kevin Bacon's in it. He's awesome. Peter Dinklage is in it. He's hilarious. Elijah Wood, real good. He plays like this really dirty, creepy dude. But the movie is fucking so funny. It's so campy. It doesn't try to take itself seriously at all. And I know what you're going to say. Well, that's what the original Toxic Avenger was. I know that. But this movie, it's just fucking funny. I thought it was going to be like gross, but it wasn't gross.
No, the original Toxic Avenger. You've seen the original one, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
But that one was a little gross. This just had a lot.
It was more. It was like 80s.
Like he swipes his little mop and it like takes off a guy's face, but it's very CGI. Like they're not even trying. And so like whenever he did anything with the mop, I was just like, okay, that's not great, but it's not bad either.
Right.
But I had the most fun with it. It's like I said, it's super fucking funny. Like there's a doctor in it that just like he tells him he has brain cancer. Then at the end he tells him he doesn't have brain cancer. He's like, I assumed you knew I was here. I've been sitting here eating a sub the whole time. It's just like jokes like that and stuff, dude. It's so fucking.
I feel like
funny.
without even seeing this, like it would probably put it in the same like category for me as far as like vibe goes with like Return of the Living Dead. It's kind of in that same.
It feels more like a scary movie or like a
really.
Yeah.
So more parody almost.
It is a little parody. It is, but it also takes itself like it takes its serious part serious, but then the rest of the movie is just like the lightest.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch it, dude. It's so fucking funny. I definitely highly recommend go check it out in the theaters as soon as possible. So the next day I woke up, I was alone. I decided to go see Caught Stealing, and I'm gonna. This is a big deal, guys. Everybody ready? This is one of my favorite movies of the year. I cannot figure out Darren Aronofsky. I cannot figure him out whatsoever. He directed this. He's directed Mother. He's directed Requiem for a Dream. He's directed a bunch of shit.
So he's like The Rock. He just has his shitty movies, and then he's got his few good ones.
Yeah. So
he's Fast 10.
So this all stems around Austin Butler. He is he has a past. A sad past.
Is he a biker?
No, he was a baseball. He was going to play for the San Francisco Giants.
Okay.
And
he's caught stealing.
He's now,
I get it.
He's now a bartender who has an alcohol problem. It really
screaming obscenities at people on subways.
It really no, it's not John Rocker's story. It really delves deep into like his alcoholism and stuff like that, but it all based around this story. Matt Stone, the guy with the mohawk, who I thought was Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's what I thought at first too.
It's Matt.
When I saw the preview, I was like, "Is that Flea?"
No, it's Matt Smith. Sorry, Matt Smith, Doctor Who. And Liev Schreiber plays one of the Jewish guys. So his next door neighbor has to go to London to see his dad for a stroke. He gets caught up in this like Ukrainian Russian thing, and it kind of just the wheels keep spinning. You kind of don't know what's going on till the very end. It's very whodunit, fucking what's the next
seeing the preview
twist
in the theater with Liev Schreiber and like the whole like Jewish like mobster things. Yeah,
so
that look pretty funny.
They're fucking deadly, dude. They're the monsters.
I bet.
Yeah, they're so. Fucking it's absolutely, it's one of the most entertaining movies I've seen. It kept me guessing till the very end. I loved every second of it. Butler's amazing in it. Zoe Kravitz, I mean, don't get used to her, but she's really good.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. So like I said, this movie really reminded me of like a Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels or a Snatch or something like that. Like Aronofsky did it, like woke up and was like, I'm gonna make a Guy Ritchie movie, and they were like, oh, okay, here's some money, and he went out and got Austin Butler, and Austin Butler was like, I'm hot, and he's like, all right, you're a baseball player.
He's so fed
down on his luck. So one of my favorite movies of the year so far. Just absolutely a delight. I cannot wait till it's streaming or whatever. I can't wait to watch it again.
Move up my list of things to see.
Yeah, I highly recommend. I can't wait for you to
watching any good movies.
I can't wait till you see it and you're like, I didn't like it that much. So anyways, all right. Moving on. We are going to this. This is Ethan Coen, not the Coen brothers. So I don't know what's up Ethan Coen's ass because he made this and Drive Away Dolls, and they're pretty much almost identical. But he is obsessed with lesbian fucking detectives
Sex sells, man.
or something. But
Especially you put those two in it.
Margot Qualley and fucking
Angry Girl.
What's her name? Audrey Plaza. And then Chris Evans. Chris Evans is really annoying in this film. This whole movie sucks. It's terrible. I hated every second of it. It's not entertaining or whatever. It's on the level of Drive Away Dolls. It's soft-core lesbian porn. And I know a lot of people are like, "Whoa, that's good. Soft-core lesbian porn. I like that. I can see Margot Qualley and Audrey Plaza naked and have them making out." Like, yeah, okay. But there's no plot to this fucking movie. And when then the plot does kind of show itself, you're like,
don't care.
really? Like, this is fucking stupid. Oh, you have a checkered past. Your dad used to beat you, and that's why you became a detective. It's like, Ethan, get back with your brother. Make fucking No Country for Old Men 2, and just, go make Fargo again, or fucking Miller's Cross. Like, stop this shit, dude. We get it. You like lesbians. Okay, fine. Chris Evans, he's edgy. He's saying curse words. He's getting Captain America in this movie. He's not interesting. He's not interesting as the priest mob boss guy who likes to fuck women. Like, no, it's super unbelievable. It's super annoying to watch. I hated this movie, dude. You're gonna see a theme in the next 3 movies. So, I said I would never watch this, but I did watch this. This movie
and I did as well.
Thank God. This movie is a steaming pile of absolute garbage. It's probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. At least top 5.
I don't know if I'd go that
Oh,
far.
yeah, no, it is.
It's not good.
The characters
but I don't think it's the worst.
Oh, it is. The characters are so fucking unlikable. I hated every single fucking character in this film, including legacy characters.
There's so many bad lines,
like
one-liners.
The legacy characters are treated like absolute dog shit in this movie. I feel like they brought back chubby Jennifer Love Hewitt just to say the words, and she still looks fucking hot as shit. I don't care if she's chubby or not. I'd fuck shit out of her. But just to say, "What are you waiting for?" Like, I was like, I was turned it off.
The line that made me laugh when she finally shows up, right, and they're trying to like get her in on the whole like, "Hey, you got to help us figure this thing out," and she looks and she's like, "What did you do last summer?"
Oh,
I fucking laughed out loud, dude. I was like, "Did they just fucking say that? Did they just do that?"
Did you watch the part with Brandy?
Yes,
bro.
Whose ass we gonna kick now?
Right. Dude. Everything about this sucks. The fucking characters are awful, awful people. You don't care. Not one bit about them dying. I wanted them to die. I wanted more of them to die. I wish they would have had sisters and brothers that Freddie Prinze Jr. could have fucking killed more. By the way, when I watched it, I always was the same as you. It was like,
wait a minute.
He's not the bad guy. And then I was like, oh, he's the bad guy. But then when he explains how he's the bad guy, I was like, go
fuck yourself.
You're fucking stupid. This movie is stupid. I can't believe he read this script and was like,
what's he doing? He's like doing Hallmark movies or some shit, isn't he?
I mean, I don't know. Sarah Michelle Gellar looked good. I know it was a lot of makeup.
Her fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi moment.
When she becomes a CGI zombie, it looks terrible. Don't watch this. Josh, if you made it through the politics stuff, don't watch this.
Or do, and then let us know how bad you hated it.
Come on the show and we'll talk shit about it. I'm dead serious, dude. This movie is fucking balls. It's terrible. All right, and the last movie I watched this week was Highest to Lowest. While I was watching this film, I realized this was a remake of Kurosawa's High to Low, or whatever the fuck it was called. We watched it on our other show.
High low.
Weird.
But highest to lowest.
But
it's almost like we have to. It's like, like theirs goes ding 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 ding. Ours goes ding 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 ding. It's that little ding in there that makes it different.
This movie is bad. As a Spike Lee movie, it's terrible. Just go watch High Low.
Like, how could you take High Low, which is like pretty highly regarded?
Yes.
We watched it, right?
Yes, that's what I said. We watched it on the other show.
Okay, maybe I don't remember. Like, I think I thought it was fine. I don't think I thought it was like a masterpiece thing like I think you did.
I loved it.
But, like, how do you take a film like that and basically redo it and fuck it up?
So he's instead, I think in High Low he was a shoe salesman, and this he's like an
Right.
industry.
It's all coming back now.
He's like an industry music guy.
Oh, of course.
And
It's got to be urban.
his son gets kidnapped, and it is his son this time.
Is he on the phone with like a close up?
Of course.
Give me back my son.
And it's just it's all the same plot, but it's his actual son, and like all the stuff goes to the same. It's all the same motion. But Spike Lee or whatever the fuck he gave no care to Kurosawa. He just wanted to make a black high-low movie, and that's fine, I guess. Like, I don't care. I like Denzel, I don't think Denzel, I think he came out and said he's not doing too many more movies. But
Probably why does he need to?
Stop doing things like this. Give us some good shit, Give us fucking, what's that one where he touches people and the demons? Fuck. God, that's a good movie, dude.
I don't know.
You never seen that with John Goodman?
Maybe. I'd have to look it up and see what you're even talking about.
Oh, fuck. It's going to bother me.
You just said where he touches people, and I'm like, I don't think I've seen that one.
Denzel Washington
Touches people.
John Goodman movie.
Here's the results for Denzel touches people.
Fallen. 1998 Fallen. Dude.
Okay.
That movie is fire.
I think I've seen that.
Please go watch it.
I think I've seen it.
Please watch it.
I'll have to look.
If you can't remember if you saw it, you need to go watch it.
I didn't remember we saw fucking
High
High-Low
Low.
for crying out loud. That wasn't that long ago.
So, I had 2 movies I really liked. I had 3 movies I really didn't like. I'm going to try really hard to go see The Long Walk. Well, I will
Are
before
you doing it on a treadmill?
No.
Oh,
No.
come on, dude.
But do you want to go with me? I'm probably going to go Monday night.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
Depends on if I have to work early.
Long Walk's one of my favorite books of all time, and it was so Stephen King did this thing where he was like, I'm going to write movies under a pseudonym. And he wrote that, and I had no idea it was Stephen King till years later. And then he's like, hey guys, look at this movie I made, The Long Walk. He's like, you wrote that under a pseudonym, you little bitch. Fucking put it under the pseudonym. So
You don't take credit for that now.
yeah, but I really, really like the book, so I'm so fucking stoked for the movie. I'm really interested to see how they end the movie, because the ending of the book is very, very crazy.
I just think it's hilarious that they got people to walk on fucking treadmills for the movie.
That was just a emotional thing.
I know, but I think it's funny.
Well, whatever.
Like, if
Everybody's
somebody
saying
was
it's a
like, hey,
masterpiece.
do you want to go watch this really good movie, but you got to walk on a treadmill the whole time? I'm like, where's the reclining seats? Like, give me that.
Do I get popcorn still?
Yeah. Do I get to fucking fill my face full of popcorn and guzzle soda while I'm on this treadmill?
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we did the show early today because of the Coheed show tomorrow. So, like I said, we'll be at Coheed tomorrow. Where do you want to eat beforehand? Wings? I haven't had wings in fucking a century, dude.
It's never bad.
Let's go get wings.
And then we will be back next week with our 5 favorite
Yeah.
90s
Well, we will.
albums.
I just really wanted to talk about the Charlie Kirk thing and all that good stuff. We're going to do...
we don't want to throw too much in here at once.
Yeah, we're going to do God Tier and the Starting Lineup next weekend in preparation
In preparation, H.
in preparation for Amir.
Is Amir doing it too?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying in preparation. Oh, look, Lubes wants to know our fight predictions tonight. Well, Lubomir, you are the fight expert, but I think Canelo because that's the name I know. I honestly don't know, brother. I just...
If we knew you were chiming in, we would have had you
we
on.
would have had you on, bro, but we're about to get out of here because we got stuff to do. But what do you think? Here, I'm gonna put you up here. So you tell me, who do you think? Give me your insight. I'll let you type it out. I'll give you a minute. We'll banter back and forth. But I'm going to say Canelo because that's the name I know. I don't know who the other guy is, but Canelo, I think, wanted this fight, so he got it. At least that's what Joe Rogan said. So that's what I'm basing all my knowledge off of. All right.
Joe Rogan. Yeah, I mean, did you listen to the Charlie Sheen
I
one?
did listen to the Charlie Sheen.
Fucking Charlie Sheen's bonkers.
Yeah. I don't know if I
Oh.
believe... Oh. I think Canelo, but I'm rooting for the American.
USA,
well, we should be
USA.
rooting for the American. So if you're rooting for the American, then I'm rooting for the American.
This is coming from
Amir.
like high-end source right here.
Yeah, he is a fighter. He would know. So if Canelo wins, don't be surprised. But we're rooting for the American tonight. So that's who I'm rooting for, Lubes. We'll get you on soon, brother. We'll get you on beginning of October. I'll hit you up. I'm Aaron,
I'm Scott.
and I am Charlie Kirk.